Hello, Snakes. My name is Dante, and today it is Podcast Tuesday once again. And as some of you might know, Nagas and Viashinos are no longer creature types. So, all Viashinos are now lizards. In case you didn't know, a Viashino is basically a humanoid lizard. And Nagas are humanoid snakes. So these are obsolete creature types, which means Viashinos are now lizards, and Nagas are now snake. So, yep, let's just go into our combo. And we got combo. We got this combo: Psychic Corrosion, Benfic Biomancer, and Fran Vigil. So, not really it's kinda infinite, but basically, well, with Fran Vigil, whenever something leaves your graveyard, you can put a +1 counter on a creature. And when you put a +1 counter on Benfic Biomancer, you draw a card, then discard a card. Psychic Corrosion mills the opponent for 2. And well, when the opponent we discard investing Rad Roach, the opponent will just the Rad Roach will come back to the when the opponent mills a non-land, this card comes back to your hand. So it's just like you can just chain. It only stops when the opponent mills 2 lands in a row. So, you could continue easily. So, yeah, it's semi-infinite. There's another one, but yeah, that's basically our combo. Let's go to our non-bow, and we got. All right. Let's go to our non-bow. It is so basically this is a non-bow. So Masquerade Nessus turns all your creatures into all the types. However, here's the issue. This will include humans. So Return of the Wild Speaker will not draw you cards, and well, it literally just doesn't do anything because Return of the Wild Speaker makes it so your non-humans are stronger, or you draw a card based on the largest power among non-humans. If everything's a human, then, well, you're not doing anything. So yeah, that's basically our non-bow. Let's go to our number 10. We got one from the let's go to our number 10. We got what was it? Hey, Shaman, how are you? So we got Alpha Deathclaw, a 6 mana 6/6 lizard mutant with Menace and Trample, and when it ETBs or becomes monstrous, destroy target permanent, and has monstrosity for 4 for 7 mana. So basically, well, it's 6 mana 6/6 Menace Trample that just straight up destroys something with ETBs. But then you can pay 7 mana, and then it turns into 10/10 that destroys something else again, and Menace and Trample. So it's hard to stop. You just need 2 creatures, and then 2 small creatures are not enough because it has Trample. So yeah, this is just a broken card. I mean, this was from Fallout Commander Day. So I mean, what do you expect? So yeah, let's go to our number 9. And we got Yurlok of Scorch Thrash, a 4-mana 4/4 legendary Viashino Shaman with Vigilance and basically mana and brings back mana burn. And for 1 mana, you can tap it to give everyone free mana. Yep. So if you don't spend it, then well, yeah, you're screwed. You're gonna lose life. But chances are the opponent. This also applies to the opponent. So if you use the Yurlok to add mana, they also get a bunch of mana, but maybe it's not in the right colors, so they can't play anything with it. And if they can't spend it, then that's it. They take damage. Yeah, that's basically. And also for those who are using Waste Not, Yurlok can hurt them a bit. If you discard a land, they get 2 mana. They can't use the 2 mana. They'll take 2 damage. Oh my god. Oh, so that's actually really cool. In case if you didn't know, mana burn was an old mechanic in which, well, in which basically unspent mana makes you take damage. So yeah, good thing that was gone. Yeah, let's go to our number 8, and we got Lizard Blades, 2 mana, Equipment Lizard, Double Strike, that gives the equipped creature Double Strike, and Reconfigure for 2 mana. Reconfigure being the creature equipment version of Equip. And well, when you reconfigure the Lizard Blades, so basically it's 2 mana 1/1 with Double Strike by default. But you can tutor it with Stoneforge Mystic or other similar stuff that search for equipment. And when you just put it onto someone, it double strikes. So it gives double strike. So yeah, it's actually good. And when the equipped creature dies, Lizard Blades comes back as a creature. So similar to Bestow, how Bestow you enchant something and then then it stays. Then when the enchanted permanent leaves the battlefield, the bestowing creature enters as a creature. So yeah, that's actually Lizard Blades. It's a cool card. I like it. Let's go to our number 7. A card that stops you from getting milled. Yep. Obstinately Familiar. A 1 mana 1/1 lizard that lets you skip a draw if necessary. So if you would draw a card, you can skip it if you want. Meaning, for example, opponent has Consecrated Sphinx. You can choose to not draw, so they don't get the 2 cards. Or another case would be you're decking out. You won't deck out with the Obstinate Familiar. I mean, you could use something like a, I mean, not in red, but I mean, you're playing blue, you could play um, Laboratory Maniac or something similar. So, but still, this card stops you from getting mailed. Maybe like opponent has something like um, Shouldred. I don't know. I mean, but yeah, Obstinate Familiars lets you not draw. Doesn't stop you from drawing. It gives you the option to not draw when it's not necessary. If drawing would give you a disadvantage, for example, that's basically what the lizard does. And of course, it stops you from decking out. So it's actually a good card. It's actually kind of good. Seen it in a commander deck. Let's go to our number 6. And we got you got oh shoot, wait, what? Why is it not on? There we go. Switch it on again. Alright. So it's a 4-mana free legendary Lizard Warrior. Ognis, the Dragon Slash, with haste. And whenever a creature you control with haste attacks, create a tapped treasure. So, and well, it happens for every creature you attack that has haste, not just when one or more. So you just attack with Ognis and you straight away get a treasure. I mean, you pull up more haste creatures. I mean, creatures that already have haste. I mean, creatures have haste from earlier, even if they don't, even if they weren't summoned this turn, you still get the treasure. It's not like haste doesn't mean like it can attack as though it didn't have summoning sickness the turn it enters. I mean, summoning sickness applies for only one turn, but the haste creature type, the haste keyword just stays on the card. So stuff that interact with hasty creatures like Ognis, then that will trigger the treasure. So yeah, you attack with a hasty creature and you create treasure. Just it's actually kind of good. I like it. I'm kind of surprised it's not a commander card, but whatever. Still good. That's our number 6. Let's go to our number 5, and we got Frilled Mystic. 4-mana free 2 Elf Lizard Wizard with flash, and when it ETBs, you may counter a spell. And well, it's a creature with a built-in counter spell. Like basically almost better, almost strictly better Mystic Snake. I think was it Mystic Snake? Yeah, I think it was Mystic Snake. A 4-mana 2/2 snake that counters a spell. Mystic Snake, was it? Hold on, I don't remember. Yes, it was Mystic Snake! Yeah. It was actually a good one, though. Just got oh, no, it was reprinted as an Thunder Junction special guest. I mean, it came out in Apocalypse, then got reprinted as in Time Sparrow Time Shifted, which is why it's in Modern Masters, Commander 2015, 25 Masters, and what special guests? Oh. So yeah. That's basically our number 5. We got Frilled Mystic. So yeah. Let's go to our number 4, and we got Zeratin of the Claw, Legendary Lizard. I don't know what else. I mean, I'm pretty sure that was one of the former Viashinos, but Zerlin. Hold on. Zerlin. So it's a very old card. But I mean, it's part of the reserve list. 5 mana legendary Lizard Shaman. Yeah, with a free 4. And for free mana tap, you can search your library for dragon, put onto battlefield, shuffle, gains haste on turn, but you have to exile it in your end step. So this basically temporarily summons dragons from your deck. You just pay free mana, pull up any dragon. Like, you could pull up friggin' OG Nicobolus. Because, I mean, well, OG Nicobolus has a upkeep cost. But let's just talk about, hold on. Whatever dragons are there. I mean, there's Draco, but it's just special because it's 16 mana. Because Draco also has an upkeep cost. But do we care? No. Alright, let's talk about, so what other dragons are there? I mean, Atarka's not a bad one. Like, Atarka, not Dragon Lord Atarka, the other one. That gives your attacking dragons double strike. You could just pull up Atarka, swing for 12. And it's actually kind of good. Or you just pull up other good dragons. That's Utvara Hellkite. That's also a good one because Utvara Hellkite allows you to create a dragon whenever a dragon you control attacks. If we just, I mean, the 2017 Commander deck for dragons have like some very powerful dragons you could just pull up from there. I mean, if Zernan wasn't in the reserve list, he would have been definitely in this deck. I mean, I get why he's in the reserve list. Bro's literally just broken. Just pull up the freaking Dragon. For all I care. Or Okagachi. And then just edge out. Oh, no, wait, no. I mean, well, Okagachi, I mean, if the opponent has attacked you before, I mean, yeah, not bad. Then, what else we got? Alright. I mean, let's see. Ryusei, I mean, all of the dragons from Kamigawa work because when they die, they do something. I mean, well, you gotta sacrifice it or something. I mean, if you could sacrifice, you could try and just bounce it or whatever. I don't know. I mean, so I don't know about those with death triggers, but still, let's see. What else we got? Let's see what else we got. Oh, so I mentioned the Tarka. Bladewing is not bad. You pull up Bladewing and then pull up whatever big dragon you want to bring back from the graveyard, and it does work. Or what about? Let's see. What else could you? I mean, What else? What else? What else can you bring? I mean, Lumgar. I mean, what else? I don't know. Still, there's like a bunch of cool dragons you can bring up, like especially from 2017 Dragons Commander deck. I mean, this card makes a good addition to the deck. Just saying. I mean, it's like, Skein of the Earth Dragon, which for 2 mana you could just send a dragon from your deck into a graveyard and then it turns into that dragon for 1 turn. I think it might be a reference to Zernin. I don't know. Or dragon. We go to that one. Because all the Time Spiral cards are references. So, let's go on. Alright, so let's see what. And oh, it's no, it's actually not a reference. It's just a reference to. It's basically an avatar of the Ur-Dragon, because it's just because the primevals that there's like Darigas, Crosis. I mean, what Darigas is? I mean, I don't know. Darigas, Crosis, Riff, Dromar, and Treva. But yeah, there's like. But yeah, nothing else. It's just let's go to our number 3 actually, and we got. Now this might be much more powerful because energy came back as a mechanic for modern. Because well, energy was only seen in what's it called? Oh, CODZ and Ava Revolt. Then they brought back energy just for Fallout Commander, but that doesn't change a thing. But now we see energy in modern Horizons 3. So energy stuff might be a viable deck in modern. If we just so Averwing Basker is a 7-mana 7/7 lizard with trample, and when it ETBs or attacks, you get an energy for each creature you control, and you can pay an energy to give it a +1/+1 on turn. So Averwing Basker just gives you a bunch of energy, and then you can just channel that energy, and it just becomes so much stronger. Like, oh my god! And plus, it even has trample, so there's almost no way of stopping this in combat. It's just a broken card, really. It's oh my god, Averwing Basker. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not the best lizard, but still one of the best. It's just now it's much more better because of the new energy in Modern Horizons 3. In case if you didn't know, Modern Horizons 3 has a bunch of energy stuff. Like we got. What else we got? Huh. Alright. Inspired Inventor, I mean, that's just but no, we got. Let's talk about the rares that actually use energy. Guide of Souls, a 1-mana 1 with whenever creature ETBs under your control, you get a life and an energy, and whenever you attack, you can pay 3 energies to put +1/+1 counters in a flying counter on target attacking creature, and it becomes an angel. So, yeah, that's good. All right, so let's talk about what else. I mean, wait. Wrath the Skies. Okay. I mean, not really much, but you can pay Ets and 2 whites. You get Ets energy, and then you can pay any amount of energy to destroy each artifact, fusion, enchantment with MV less than or equal to the number of energy paid this way. Alright. What else? You got. I mean, Tune the Narrative is the card that draws you a card and get 2 energies. There's like a Tune with Nature, I think it was, which allows you to search for a basic on your hand and get 2 energies. So I think that's based on that. Volatile Stormdrake, I don't know. I mean, you just it's a 2-mana 3/2. I mean, it's referencing that other Drake. I don't remember. But yeah, there's a bunch of energy stuff now in Modern. So this could have some playability. But I don't know. It's just 7 mana. Cultivated Claws is way better, though. But let's just talk about next one. Whip Tongue Hydra a 6-mana 4/4 Lizard Hydra with Reach. And when ETBs, destroy a creature flying and put a +1 counter on Whip Stung Hydra for each creature destroyed this way. This is our. This is basically a lizard that, well. So yeah, this is basically a flying board wipe. It just kills all the flyers, and then based on the amount of flyers there were, it just grows. So I mean, imagine against a friggin' Locust God deck. You just pull up this, kill all the insects. This grows for each insect. But here's the issue: it doesn't have trample. So, but still, if you give it trample or anything similar, it's the Locust God player is screwed. But if not, other players are screwed. You know, this is a commander card, and it's actually very good. It just kills off all the flyers, and because it's a lizard, but it's also Hydra. I mean, it's the Hydra that eats up the flyers because it's also a lizard. So yeah, it's still kind of good. I like it. I like the flavor behind this card, and well, it's not the best lizard. The best one's the ones that's coming up. Some of you have heard of it, some of you haven't, and it is this is Ludovic's test subject, which transforms into Ludovic's Abomination. It's a 2-mana 0/3 lizard with Defender. And for 2 mana you can put a hatchling counter. And if it has 5 or more hatchling counters on it, remove all of them and transform it into Ludovic's Abomination. A 13/13 lizard horror with trample. The original version of Thing in the Ice. Also, trample is an unusual thing in blue, but so yeah, basically, Lizard Egg. Ludovic test subject Lizard Egg, which then turns into Lizard Horror. So yeah, but basically, and yeah, basically, so you just play the test subject, and then you start filling it up with the mana you have left over. And then when it reaches 5, you get a 13/13. So in total, that's only 12 mana. That's actually for 13/13 trample. But it's still in the earlier stages a blocker, a good blocker. It's a 0/3, so it can jump the 1/1s and 2/2s that appear in earlier turns. I mean, this card's kind of underrated. I'd say it's either the best lizard or the most underrated lizard. But yeah, that's basically the best lizard in my opinion. It's just a card I wanted to show you guys. I actually got 4 of these a long time ago at a game store in Barcelona. Because I bought like some conspiracy boosters, and they gave me like these ones, and even what else? M15 promo packs or whatever. I don't know. It was M15, but I think they were like the Xbox ones because they were about the duels of the Planeswalkers. Because, the M15 Duels of Planeswalkers came out. I talked about it in the previous podcast, but those, I got like 2 of those packs or something, or I don't know, and I got 2 foil souls. I got like Soul of Zendikar and Soul of Ravnica foil. But they only had like 8 cards, so, they were good though. I I was surprised when I opened them and wow. Anyways, congratulations. You've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe, follow if you haven't already, share friends, stay tuned to videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday, 4:30 GMT, so stay tuned to them, watch my other videos too. I mean, knowing that Nagas are now snakes, I do plan on making a snakes podcast. Maybe I do a remake of the top 10 snakes. I mean, well, no, I'm not really remake, because I made a top 20 snakes. This is my first ever podcast, but, well, I could make top 10 snakes, or I could make the top 10 worst snakes. That is another option. I mean, I'll probably do a community post on my YouTube channels, seeing what you guys want. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy it, and bye.